Just my key message that I want to talk about today, which is around self-regulation and why we have an organization like the Advertising Regulatory Board. And don't worry, I'm going to get into exactly who we are and what we do. We don't want that when someone promises their product is going to cure your wrinkles in 7 days, that people go, well, obviously that's not true. I'm not buying that product. We want people to believe the claims they're hearing. And if you're in the media space, you want that, because if advertising doesn't work, no one's going to buy advertising space. And if nobody buys advertising space, then that's a big problem. So we need a trusted advertising space. Do we want government to be telling us what to do in our advertising? Maybe in some places we do. Do we want it to be like the Competition Commission, where if you make a mistake in your advertising, you're going to have to pay 10% of your turnover? Definitely not. So legislation's powerful, so it's got its place, but that's the one option. The other option is self-regulation. Self-regulation is the industry coming together, making rules for itself, and following those rules. So saying, government, we don't need you to tell us what to do, because we are going to behave in a responsible way ourselves. What we have realized is in the rest of Africa, it's a little bit harder to step into what almost feels like a governmental role. And there is a fear that government will be angry if you establish a self-regulatory organization. And that seems to be the real problem for the rest of Africa, and starting something like this. And if you are a member or a licensed broadcaster, you are bound by the ARB decisions, and you are bound by the rules in the Code of Advertising Practice. You cannot, when you respond to us, raise that you are not a member and that we do not have jurisdiction over you. We do. But you also have to help us. You have to help us enforce those decisions. And this is really important in the broadcasting environment. If we didn't have broadcasters pulling ads when we ruled against them, we would not work. And influencers should be using #ad if they have been paid for the ad in any way, shape, or form, whatever it is. The other thing for influencers is, if you don't reveal it, remember what I said at the very, very beginning about trust. If you know that this person you are following routinely has content that they were paid for and they are not telling you, you're going to stop trusting them. You're going to stop believing what they're saying, and you actually will in the end stop following them because you'll be so annoyed by it. By using #ad, the influencer is showing you that they are a trusted communication space. Who do we go to? We go to the brand. The brand is the one who has contractual control over the influencer, and the brand is the one who benefits if the influencer manages to sell the product well. However, the influencer gets caught up in the drama. If we make a ruling about a particular influencer's post, then their name will be in the ruling, and it will affect how they are perceived. So there is a bit of a duty on both parties to make sure that the rules are being kept. If we ban alcohol advertising, it will also mean that aware.org will stop doing their responsible advertising, because they do their responsible advertising in order to keep being able to advertise. Do we want to pull things and then not have responsible messaging going out to our kids? I don't know.